Welcome back to Talking to You with JJVP. If you are new to this channel, I'm Jordan.
I'm Jess.
And we're so excited to be back with another video. We have gotten a lot of feedback from our friends and family. We've been getting some good views and stuff on these videos, which is surprising.
Positive. Yeah, just something for fun.
So hopefully you guys watched our last video. We had our special guest T. Lee on the show. So this week we're just gonna be diving into some serious conversations. What are some of the things
we're here to talk about athlete mental health. We're gonna talk about our college experience through the past 5 years, 3 years, and confidence. Just something just to sit and talk that tea with you guys for fun.
First thing we want to talk about is athlete mental health. So what are your thoughts on it?
I feel like a lot of people on the outside looking in don't really see what we go through every single day. And I don't know, for me personally, I look back at how I was my freshman year until now, and I'm like a complete 360 turnaround. I remember my freshman year, I would literally call my parents crying, and I'm like, Mom, Dad, how am I doing this? And at the end of the day, just I'm glad it came full circle. But
same with me. I think I mentioned this back in the first video that I was very close to my parents all through high school and travel ball with softball. So coming into college, it was really hard for me to make that adjustment being away from home. And now looking back at freshman year, for me literally being a mental wreck, always wanting to go home. I was scared to come to practice all the time. I was always calling.
I cried a lot. I really cried a lot.
You can ask my friend Jazz, she knows, she literally said I was depressed. I was very sad. I was crying all the time in my dorm room. I really wanted to go home. But now looking back, I feel I've matured more and grown more into a really good person, and now it's easier for me.
Has there been any specific event that you experienced for you to flip the switch to, decide to put yourself first in your mental aura? Is that the right word?
I don't really know. Nothing really specific happened. It just was just a switch that flipped automatically, because I feel we go through that through stages of our life. In middle school you grew up in some way, in high school you grew up in some way, and now in college you're growing up because you're going to be an actual adult when you leave here.
We face some real world some real time things. For me, I think mine was when I got diagnosed again with my heart thing. I remember calling my heart surgeon and saying why is this happening to me? And he's like, I know, I hate to say it, but you're gonna re-diagnose yourself. And from there I literally saw the sports psychologist it was I started going weekly of how can I get my mind for me to play and still be able to put on a happy face at practice every day, knowing that I could be knowing that if my body wasn't syncing up with my mind, I was just all over the place. Every time I would run, I'd be like, oh my God, what if this is the time where my heart's just going to shoot off as I'm throwing
That's so scary. Well, actually going off of that, last year, that's when I was diagnosed with my blood clot in my brain. So that was a really scary time, because doctors were saying, well, we don't know if you're going to be able to play in the long run.
It's scary. To have a doctor sit you down and say, you know what, I'm not sure that you're going to be able to play the sport that you love and have spent more than half of your life doing. And so, you know what, I sat there and I was like, well, maybe I can't even go to practice tomorrow. Or let alone I can't finish out the rest of whatever I'm doing today because of the old ticker in here just going crazy.
But now everything's fine. That was a year ago, and I mean, it's still there. I still get MRIs, but it has no effect. But I think that's something that also helped me grow, because something can be taken away from you
that makes you more appreciative of what we do every day. Even though some days I'll wake up in the morning and my body's not feeling good.
Yeah, exactly.
And I question, say, why am I doing this? But
yeah, so that's kind of our understanding of mental health and what we went through. Or going
Is there
through
anything
still.
that you do like daily for you to help take care of your mental health?
I write in a journal.
I do too.
Like,
I literally have
really
a
helps.
document on my computer and I have notes on my phone.
Yeah.
And I have a little notebook.
Yeah.
That sometimes if I'm feeling however it is, I just write.
I know. I literally I have a big journal and I just write literally whatever. It could be like how I'm feeling or what I'm doing tomorrow, like just anything, because I have so much anxiety and it's crazy. Like, I don't know why. And like, just writing in a journal helps so much. Just like getting all of that out of your head.
I wish I would have done more of it like early in college.
Yeah.
For me to sit down and like process every emotion that I was like feeling.
Because I just started getting into it, honestly, like recently.
I started like probably like last year. Over lockdown, I think, is when I really
like quarantine?
Just yeah. When we had gotten sent home, but
yeah. So if you're out there and you don't know how to work through it, journal.
Yeah, journal.
It really helps, actually.
Sports psychologist.
Yeah, I've never been to a sports psychologist, but I heard it's like a pretty cool experience.
Yeah.
Next topic is actually confidence. And we've talked about it in like previous videos. So what would you say like boosts your confidence on a daily? It could be life, it could be softball. Like, what has helped you build your confidence from the start to like now?
I think about like me freshman year and me now, like, so we're talking just like college.
Yeah.
I feel like I used to be so scared to put myself in the position for me to like walk around and I don't want to say like be worthy of everything that I've worked for, but I used to like carry in the back of my head like, am I actually supposed to be here? Like, there had to be a fluke. Like, there's no way I should have ended up here. And now I like kind of walk around every day like, you know what, like, I'm here because I'm like meant to be here. Like, I'm here to be in the moment. So like, confidence wise, I think that
helped a lot.
That helps me just, I don't know, like, I used to just walk around and be like, oh, like, I'm just a little shy girl Jazz, but I don't know. Yeah. I like to have some swag.
Exactly. For me, I'd probably kind of say the same. Even now, like, I still struggle with confidence, like, on the field, off the field. Like, it's just something that's hard.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah, like, some days I'll be like, like, doing really well, like, everything is straight on, it's good. And then other days I'll be like, I don't know. Like, no, it's just
literally,
weird.
Some days, like, I'll just sit there and I'll be like, I just feel ugly when I'm, like, playing. Like,
what is wrong with me?
Like, I was like, my swing feel ugly.
Yeah.
Or
like,
sometimes I'll just be like, I just feel so ugly. And, like, even just, like, having everything be super new, like, this year, sometimes I just go to practice, I'm like, I feel really ugly right now of whatever it is that my body is trying to do. Yeah. So my confidence would be up and down, but then that's when just take a break and just like, you know, everything is really okay.
No, like, at the end of the day, like, you're still gonna eat, you're still gonna sleep.
The sun is still going to
You're still gonna do everything you do, like, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that, like, especially athletes need to take into consideration. Like, if you have a bad practice, who cares?
Literally, like, that's the thing that I wish I would have told myself, like, even in, like, travel ball, like, just stop putting all of your emotion into something when at the end of the day, it's literally going to be okay.
Exactly. And that's what my dad, like, always tells me. He's just like, who cares? Like, you deserve to be here. If you didn't deserve to be here, you wouldn't. Like, they obviously brought you here for a reason.
Right.
So it's like,
to not give a puck. And I walk around, I don't give a puck.
Puck merch coming out soon, say toot.
Yeah, say puck it up, baby.
That's actually kind of good. Right? You should start that.
Puck yeah, puckin' awesome. Puck you.
I should stay tuned for her puck merch because it will be a bestseller. Period. She don't know nobody.
Who even is Jessie Puck?
Jessie Puck? I'm just kidding. Best room ever. Experience in college from freshman year to now. So, like, we can talk about this in different ways. Like, what's your best experience in college so far? Let's talk about that, actually.
Best experience in college so far? Like softball-wise or just,
anything
in general?
It could be like people you met,
okay,
softball experience, life, living, doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I guess softball-wise, playing in a super regional was pretty cool. Ooh. Postseason's always fun. People-wise, shout out to my 2 best friends, Gabby Alvarez and Ali Mena, my queens.
Are they subscribed?
They are subscribed and they have commented on every video, so they are some loyal fans.
Period.
You ever think about like, what made, like, I say this to them all the time, like, Ali's from Miami, Gabby's from California, and I'm from Iowa, and what made us all go to the same place and like meet and then have them be like, my sister's like,
yeah.
Did you ever think you were going to meet someone from Iowa?
No.
Absolutely not.
Because, like, that's just random. No offense, but it's like, okay. I'm going to have a really good friend from Iowa. Like, huh? Yeah. Like, never thought that, honestly.
Like, I think about majority of my friends are from California.
It's a pretty common place, though. Like, I feel like every team has someone from SoCal, NorCal. Like, doesn't matter. Like, everyone is from California. It's crazy.
Random that someone from Iowa. People get so confused when they look at
yeah.
Like, they're like, how are you high school in California and you're from Iowa?
Yeah. That's what I was confused about because you went to Agora.
Yeah.
And then you said you moved to Iowa. So I was like, wait, I'm confused. Yeah, so you lived in California?
Yeah, I lived with a Goldstein family. Tyler, you know. Tyler. And played travel ball out there. And so then I just randomly was like, I like, should I just go and move and just for funsies? Like, just full send it out in California, and I did, and it was the best thing. I guess experience-wise in college, just, I don't know.
Just living.
I just remember everything being super new my freshman year, and that's when you meet everyone, and you're, like, just being a freshman.
Honestly.
And
I'd honestly say the same.
Yeah.
Like, meeting the people that I met in college has helped so much, especially making like the transition easier. Like, I never thought I'd be like really good friends with a lot of these people that I know like right now. Like, just meeting a bunch of new faces and especially like different athletes from around, like, it's cool to say like you have really good friends from different areas, which is pretty cool, honestly. And different sports.
It's like comforting knowing that like they're like, I know so many people in so many different locations of the country.
Like, I feel like if I were to go somewhere, I'd be like, oh yeah, like my good friend lives here. Like, I know people from different areas. It's
or like
crazy.
You know someone that knows someone.
Yeah.
That knows someone to to take care of you and wherever it is. But man.
Period. I'd say my best experience in college so far was my postseason, because last year was my first postseason ever. Because freshman year got taken from COVID, but that was honestly like a cool experience. And then also doing like pack play, didn't get to do that my freshman year either. So like seeing all of that like be a reality, because my dad and I talk about this all the time. Like, I live 15 minutes from UCLA, and I would always go to games there, and I'd be like, wow, like that's crazy. Like I could be playing like on this field, and actually be playing on that field was nuts. Like, I grew up watching like UCLA games.
Yeah, I would always think about that. Like my freshman year, I'd be like, oh my god, like I'm playing against LSU right now, Florida, like,
or like Rachel Garcia.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Rachel, if you ever watch this, literally the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, that was so scary. But hey, she's a GOAT. She is actually the GOAT. And to face someone like that, honestly, like, not a lot of people get to do that. That was a cool experience. Like, facing the Rachel Garcia.
I just think about in general, like the people that we've played against in college.
Yeah, anyone.
To like build their professional like career around softball. Like, even just names. Like in like business or whatever, with that, playing against that, or like knowing like a lot of my friends, like their careers have taken off with just softball being like the backbone of everything. I'm kind of like, wow, like that's so crazy to me.
Softball can open, or sports in general can open a lot of doors, and people say that all the time. Like, if you play a sport like that, if you go into like interviews for jobs, like, and if you play a sport, that's mainly what you talk about, because like that's so interesting to be like, this is what I did like all through college, and like that's how I came to what I'm doing now.
Or I think about my resume, and I'm like, I don't really have a whole lot of job experience.
It's softball.
I got some softball
Exactly.
Some softball experience that has helped me, I guess, put my big girl pants on. And
Do you have like any other topics you want to talk about, or?
Yeah, I don't know. If you guys want us to listen to us talk about something,
like
let us
literally
know.
Anything, like you could DM us.
Yeah.
We put our little question thingies on our Instagram stories. And if you guys don't want to put your questions there, like just DM us, or if you have our number, text us.
Or any special guests you guys want to see.
But yeah, like don't be afraid to send us anything. Like anything you guys send us is going to be anonymous. Like no names will be mentioned about who sent us the question, if it's personal or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the topics we wanted to talk about today, because we wanted to kind of have like a serious sit down, because we've just been doing like kind of silly things.
Talk about us, or it's just our time for us to do whatever it is.
On this Sunday
afternoon where we have homework due at midnight.
You gotta write a 4 to 6 page essay. Yes, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you made it this far on the video, we actually spit out some good information. Like I enjoyed talking about that.
Right,
that was good to talk about.
I feel like I could talk for like hours about it, and we just cut it on to like a 15-minute little get up.
Exactly. But
don't forget to
like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, what she said.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we will see you guys in another week on Sundays when we put out another video. Maybe this week we'll do a little vlog of our week or something. We're in 20-hour practice weeks now, so we take you guys through a day in the life.
Period.
Or something. But,
all right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next Sunday.
As always, forks up, we will see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.